I mean, I'll be honest. I'm somewhat suspect. We're dealing with police captains here who have a lot of experience and a
Yes.
lot of different tactics and a lot of. So trying to pull the wool over their eyes and play games with, interrogation tactics, probably not going to be super effective.
Yeah,
At the
I
same
mean,
point, we still got to do our due diligence. You know what I'm getting at, though. Like,
no, definitely.
they're just less likely to fucking deal with our bullshit, you know?
No, 100%.
Oh, give me 1 second. Cornwood's calling. Hey, Cornwood.
You can tell him Flop says hi.
You don't need a cell rep. Can you let Controlta know she's in the lobby? I'm with Flop and Barrick right now. No, you're fine, buddy. All good. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, those poor fucking paralegals, man. They're like, my first cell rep. And then nothing.
Have a good day, man.
Oh. Wow. She's very nice.
This is going to be a
do you
shit
mind
show.
stopping by my house? It's the house north of the ammunition. I just got to drop some shit off in the box. As long as Cornwood gave me the right key to my house. Oh, I guess I have guests. All right. Be right back.
All good.
All right.
Hey, Barrick.
Yeah.
Tit rocks.
Tit rocks?
42. You all stay safe. Have a good
Yeah,
night.
tit rocks.
133, 10-7.
I agree. They do rock.
Rooker.
Would you like to see what I'm referring to?
Sure. Why not?
Dispatch copies, make it 10-7.
I just thought that was the funniest fucking thing, and I don't know why. I don't know. I just thought it was funny. Hey, Simon. What's up, brother?
That's so weird. I hope my girlfriend's all right.
Oh, man. Something wrong?
Well, her car is here, and there's two other cars I don't recognize. And the door is unlocked, but there's nobody inside or around the house.
Interesting. What the hell?
Yeah, it's just strange.
I think that's a good word.
Yeah.
Low.
I'm sure she's
X
fine.
for doubt.
She's a very sweet person. Nobody generally wants to hurt her.
All right. Where are we at right now with I guess starting proceeding?
So I'm ready to go as soon as we have a captain.
Do you want me to call Slacks? Let him know.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go get set up an interrogation, and then we'll call him.
The only thing I have to do tonight is at 3:30 Eastern a.m. I have a court case.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah. So that's the only scheduled event that I have today that I cannot miss for any reason.
I think we're gonna be done by that point, but
I hope so.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know in advance of we have to do a one after the storm, and then it would have to be a little bit later, 'cause-
Yeah, that's fine.
Anyway, but I'd like to get both done today because I feel like we've been sitting on this. It's not by anybody's fault. Just like it's hard to get all these people at the right time. You know what I'm
Yeah, you were dealt the worst hand of people to all be available at one time.
saying? Yeah, exactly. So it is what it is. We know what it is. We know how hard it is to get the captains.
Everybody get
and we know
ready.
how busy the captains are.
Interrogation's about
So
to
I get it.
be wild. You're a mobile.
Question.
Oh boy, Simon, you're going to bed.
Ruth, how are we going to schedule that? Are you aware of if she has retained legal counsel? Where are we at with that?
Unsure.
Yeah.
There's been no contact to this point. I was going to do that tonight.
Okay.
And, or one of us can do that tonight. I know the times, the time frame that will probably work best for her. And it's going to be like, best I can tell, the time frame that none of us are around. So.
Oh, I fucking love it. This is so good.
Yeah, which is like that, like EU time frame.
When I say that Barrick and I are like some of the best neutral picks for this, we both can count on one hand how many times we've spoken to Ruth. Me personally, each conversation's been the extent of about 5 minutes max.
So you're gonna get to know more about your captain in this one moment than you're gonna, because I'm gonna be honest, like the questions for her are going to be more about like her opinions of how the mayor is doing. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of political stuff that I want to know from her. And because I think it all goes to motivation, right? Which is important. And so I don't know how much of that she'll answer, and if she's smart, she just won't answer anything. But I think if she doesn't answer anything, that also looks very poorly upon her in her position as a captain. So it's like, it's kind of like a catch-22. You know what I mean?
Well, but here's the thing: if everybody speaks honestly, we shouldn't be surprised by either skew of result.
Right.
But if we have conflicting statements, yeah, there's going to be a lot of concern.
Especially, I mean, just between us, right? Especially given how much time they've had to get their stories straight.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Because we're not catching them in the heat of the moment.
100%.
As much as I'm not trying to accuse anybody of anything illegal, we all know, like, people talk, right?
No, definitely. I kind of want to wear something for this. I kind of don't want to be in uniform.
You guys have a public locker that I can use or not?
I don't know if it's a public locker, but we could check it. Yeah, we could try.
I think I'd like to be in a suit for this. Seems more formal.
Yeah, I kind of want to be a little bit more formal for this myself.
I also need to use your bathroom.
Dispatch 188.
No, of course.
I'll meet you guys up there and I'll get changed as well.
Sounds good.
Dispatch copies, Mikey 10-8.
Yeah, it feels weird wearing rank when they have a higher rank than you, doesn't it?
Yeah, I just don't want that to be a question. I want this to be as like respectful as possible. I'm gonna kind of go against my own, respectfully speaking, SOP on this, but I do think in this formality, it's more respectful to maybe be out of uniform.
Yeah.
Any luck with these over here?
Let's see. No, looks like it's all private
Damn.
stuff, so that's okay. I will. I can hit the clothing store. It's not that far away.
Okay.
I'm just gonna use your bathroom real quick.
All good. All right. You guys ready? What should we put Flop in? What do we think we should put Flop in? I don't know. I don't know what to put him in. This is gonna be a big moment. Oh my God! You know what I just thought about? I have to consult the wiki. I have to consult the wiki. I'm gonna get this. Okay. That's actually a really nice shirt. Should we keep this? I kind of unironically really like this shirt. There's no other colors. This is going to be a lot. Let's fix the arms up. There we go. I forget which one is the... Is it bags? No. Not bracelets. Which one is vests? No. It is this one. What the fuck? So the only thing I want to look for is if there are... Where's my vests? Did they get rid of the... Oh, no. Did they get... Oh, no, dude. I think they got rid of the... They did. They got rid of the badge on the neck. That kind of sucks. Is there a... There is that. I think we'll have to go with this. Shoulder holster. Does anyone have any idea what fucking... Oh god. I would actually like... Wait, where the fuck did that come from? Oh, the front... Damn it. I don't want the IA fucking... God damn it. I don't want the IA fucking badge, though. I just want the... Is there not a badge anywhere? Dude, how did we get rid of all the external badging on our uniforms? That's upsetting, man. Fuck. That actually sucks a lot, to be honest.
EMS from PD. I need a 52 just outside of Crusade. I just hit someone.
276.
Do we like this shirt? Can I get a show of hands? How do we feel about the shirt? Xavier, you know where I'm at? So different. Unfortunately, what I wanted to do, what I tried to do is this again, but it's just not going to work.
Signal 91 to dispatch. Was there just a 52 request?
Charlie 2 went to it.
Oh, 10-4.
I appreciate it. I am just going to sit down here and then I'm going to, honestly, if I'm going to be honest, I guess I'm going to go work on my opening statement for my court case tonight.
All right.
Wait,
actually, this is the only time I get to wear a hat, right? Shit.
I don't know. Nobody.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
Oof.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I picked that up, but I picked that up. So I'm just gonna check that.
Eric, where are the shoulder holsters? I tried looking everywhere.
I think it's a vest. I'm pretty sure. Or it might be an undershirt.
I'm gonna take a look. I'll be right back. Because that's what I was looking for, but I need the necklace badge instead of the vest. There is no necklace badge. Trust me, I want it as bad as you do, but it's just fucking nowhere, and I don't know why. I also want the black shirt. What number is this? 133. Chat, don't forget 133. Hold on. Plaid is too cheesy. I just want like a... Actually, I'm not... Again... Hold on. Let me find the... It's gonna drive me insane. Oh, there it is. Okay. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of not against this. I kind of fuck with this. I think this is what we're going with. Honestly, I think for my outfit, I don't think the hat fits. I think for old time's sake, we need to just keep the hat though. I gotta rep the green.
Gross.
I gotta.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Do completely honest. The hat too much. I kind of think I fuck without the hat. I don't know.
I think you are fine without the hat, but I need the hat.
I see in proper uniform. I need the hat. I miss the hat so badly. But I think for this, I think I'm gonna go without the hat.
Yeah. Yeah, you're good. What's that?
Adderall.
Okay.
I'm kidding. It's Advil.
Listen, even if it was Adderall, that's fine, dude.
I was kidding.
That's fine.
I figure, you know, I don't want to be like stooping over myself. You know what I mean? How do you feel this is gonna go?
It's a great question. I have no idea.
Hello, Cornwood. Hey.
You let me know when you think you're
What
ready.
capacity?
We'll go through. Did you grab food? Okay, never mind. You did.
Yeah, there's a bunch of food right there for him. I called him as well. He's trying to get a lawyer
I would
Okay.
say
or an attorney.
I don't mind if you want to be in observation and confer with us after the questioning. If Barrick and Flop are okay with that, I would be okay with that. I don't want you to have any direct contact with Slacks because you have a pending case that he incited. And,
Is he talking to Cornwood?
as far as the other
Yeah.
captains,
No.
like, there's,
No.
there's issues between you and Ruth that are documented.
We're
and the
already worried
behavioral
about
things
line
that
of
we talked
questioning and
about, right?
concern. I don't think we should have anyone else in the room. I mean, if he wants to stand
No,
here,
not
that's
in
one
the
thing.
room, but in observation.
Yeah, in observation, I'm fine. He is to not enter the room. I don't think anyone should be entering the room.
For him, the DOJ announcement was very clear. You cannot be on the side of any defense. You can only work for the prosecution, period. I'm the prosecutor. So unless you're sitting next to me, you can't be there.
All right.
That's in the fact that this is a situation where the police department is pushing a case against the police department potentially. So there's still a prosecution and there's still a defense. And Slacks would be on the side of the defense in this case, potentially.
This is going to be rough.
You catch what I'm saying? The best bet would be for Slacks to get Grace to represent him on this matter. She's available.
This is a great
that has
driving
nothing to do
song.
with
This
the
song
Susan
sucks
Casey
right
issue.
now while we wait.
Correct, but these are your direct superiors on top of the fact that you also have a pending case.
Why is he pushing for this?
These captains.
What, Cornwood?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
With all due
again,
respect,
I don't mind you hanging out in observation. I just can't have you in the room. I don't.
I'll just make this easy.
No, let him be an observation.
No, I'll just tell him. Tell him directly from Flop and
Yeah,
Barrick.
I mean,
You
if
can
he,
be an
if he
observation.
pushes forward, we can just we'll just
get
tell him.
your badge
Don't need
back,
to make it any more
and
difficult.
You were,
I think that this needs just we need a fucking clear line on this.
Yeah. I mean, we mess around with him a lot. He'll know that we're taking it seriously.
Well, tell Slacks to suspend you for 3 days, and then come be a lawyer with me for the weekend.
Oh,
and,
Jesus
go back to PD
Christ.
on Monday.
He would suspend himself. He would suspend himself and just fucking show up.
All right, Cornwood. We'll talk to you. Bye bye.
Oh man, this is gonna be a lot. It's nothing even against him. It's just I don't want to set any precedent with anyone being in this room.
Yeah.
Monroe. Hey, good man. I'm in an interrogation though. I'm kind of busy. What's up? Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll call you later on. All right, bye-bye. You're not gonna believe the call I just got.
Yeah, we heard to some extent.
Oh, you did?
Imagine Cornwood is wanting to be in here.
Hey, Malton. Hey, Slacks is needing legal representation, and he wants Cornwood to do it for him. Is there any world where he gets an exemption to actually be able to represent Slacks for this questioning I'm about to do?
I missed that part.
Yeah, I kind of inferred that.
No, we're interrogating him on the treason now at MRPD. We're about to be.
Eric, take a look at my questions. Let me know if there's anything you want to add.
Because he was told by the DOJ that he's only allowed to take prosecution cases, number one. And this is more like helping somebody in a questioning, not a prosecution. Oh, I see. He can still rep. Okay.
We about to get serious.
Yeah, he's a witness in this case, right? Slacks is a witness in this case, and we're questioning him, and he's just helping Slacks avoid charge. We are going to be reading him a Miranda. We do not have reason to believe that he would face any charges at this time. But
Katie, with the
we're
tier 3,
treating him
thank you. I appreciate
he's
it.
under Miranda and subject to charges should they arise.
You want to ask him about
currently
Garrity?
suspected of charges. Okay. Now, the fact that Slacks and Cornwood have this behavioral stuff between them, the DAPS thing, and the other case against Cornwood potentially, is that a conflict then, if the other thing isn't?
Thank you, Katie, for the tier 3. Going on strong. Appreciate you, Katie. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. Approves. Okay. Third and last thing I'm going to ask. Do we have to read them Garrity or anything like that? Okay. Very good. Okay. And then last question. Are you interested in being present for this in the observation room?
This is about to get insanely
No,
intense.
I'm not expecting you to. Okay.
Hope everyone's,
that's fine.
hope
I just
everybody's
think it's
ready.
important to have outside people probably watching the investigation. Yeah. Okay. All right. See you in a bit. Bye-bye. Okay, here's the deal. Cornwood can represent. 2, Flax needs to waive any conflict of interest on Cornwood's side. And 3, Malton wants to observe.
Okay.
Okay. I should probably inform Cornwood.
Yep, I'm going to call him now.
What was the verdict on Garrity?
No Garrity. Miranda is the strongest law.
Okay.
And the only one that matters for us.
Gotcha.
Cornwood. If Slacks waives conflict, you can be his lawyer. Yep, because this is not a criminal proceeding at this time. If it goes to court, you cannot be his lawyer in court, to be clear. Okay. Well, he needs to avoid incriminating himself then. That's up to him. But it's at the end of the day, I'm going to ask him the questions I ask him. If he incriminates himself, that's on him. He didn't do it. All right. Good to know, Cornwood. I appreciate it. Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Can I say something very unprofessional?
Yeah, go ahead.
Based on what Cornwood probably just said to you, he probably just said he's innocent, right?
Yeah, of course.
They needed Cornwood for the OJ case.
1042.
Yeah,
Good
no
night, everybody. Stay
shit.
safe.
Your Honor, members of the jury, he's innocent. Thank you for your time.
He just said Slacks didn't do it. I don't need him getting convicted. I'm like, listen.
Yeah, if
then he
Cornwood
shouldn't
walks in and
incriminate
says,
himself.
if the glove don't fit, I'm going to kick his ass out. There's no doubt in my fucking mind.
Oh my god. No, normally I would never invite like somebody to come watch, but like given the severity of this case, I think it's good to have like somebody from the council paying attention.
So
No,
Slacks is
definitely.
probably gonna have Grace and Cornwood with him.
That's fine. I don't mind taking them both on.
Okay.
Bring it.
I
mean, it's not even like it's not even really court, so it's kind of whatever.
Yeah. Just for clarity purpose, do you want us to ask any questions during this, or do you want to sort of take line of question?
How do you guys want to handle this? Because at the end of the day, if you're asking me if I want to ask questions because it makes it easier for you to work with these people at the end of the day, I'm happy to do that for you. If you are interested-
I personally think that should be the scenario where you're asking probably 80 to 85%, and then we're like occasionally bumping in.
I think the way that I view it is I don't care to ask every question, but I think for sake of how this is viewed and heard on recording, I do think out of respect and out of the fairness of what is happening, at most, I have no problem turning on the recording, starting off the recording, naming everybody in the room, date, time, Mirandizing who's in front of us, and then essentially letting you follow through questioning from the line of special prosecution. This way, there is no questions, and there is no, I guess, bias per se. So
yeah, I have no issue with that. Like I said, I have about 14 questions.
Okay.
Currently, I'm sure I will come up with more as we go through and hear what he has to say. Of those 14 questions, probably when I get through, like, let's say, I don't know, 8 or 9 of them, something like that. That's probably when I'll say, all right, let's just take a couple minutes. I need to run to the restroom. Blah, blah. I'm going to make some shit up. We're going to pause. And then we're going to come back and we're going to finish it up.
Okay.
Assuming that there's any kind of tension or anything like that. I mean, if everything is just kind of like copacetic and we're rolling, then maybe not. We'll see. But I do like to break it up a bit. But other than that, that's pretty much where we're at right now.
What's going on? Thank you for the 2 years. You're amazing. Thank you. Sounds good. Awesome. Yeah, that works for me. Do you mind listing off some of the questions that you have in that report that we have, just so I can sort of follow along?
In there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can get rid of mine if you want. If you have sort of a line, I trust your line. If there's anything I can suggest, I will. But I think I'm
gonna be honest. I didn't even see your questions yet. So
no, you're good. There's only 3. I was in the middle of writing them, but
oh, okay. Yeah, let me put what I have in there, and if you have more, feel free to add them, and I'll throw them in. If they're in there when I go through it, so be it. Yeah, that's fine. Well, get this done. It'll be good.
Perfect.
Been looking forward to this for a couple days now. Not because I'm like excited to interrogate a captain, so much as like get this over and done with, so we can figure out what the fuck happened.
Yeah, there's a lot of built tension around this, but I think we just have to look past the tension and just look at it for face value. And I think out of respect, I think the easiest way this is gonna go is to just do it and hope that there's full transparency.
I am going to also ask a couple questions about, we were made aware by Siobhan when we interrogated her that there was a recommendation from Officer Campbell to Captain Ruth that Siobhan get a security detail due to that Bingle Dan guy who cut off Rohan's arm, like showing up at MRPD and like stalking her and trying to kill her. And that security detail was denied. But then subsequently, a few days later, we find out there's a security detail for, Cantor and Jackson, but yet none was authorized for that. So I'm going to ask if they know anything about that as well, because I think it's all part of the same thing.
Okay.
Which is a trend against the mayor's office or his wife, basically.
That's fine. That works with me.
Yeah. So just want to make you aware that I am going to deviate a little bit off of the treason path for that question. But
Gotcha.
we'll see. Might it's probably going to make him sweat a bit because I don't think he's expecting me to bring that shit up.
I'm interested to see how attorneys respond. Oh, it looks like On, what are you doing? Looks like everyone's getting close. What the fuck? Thank you for the 25 gifted subs. Can we get a fuckload of hearts in chat, please, for Pon? Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Let me just eat and drink real quick so I can.
Yeah,
make sure
you're
I'm
good.
Topped off, you know.
Reminder about the phones.
Oh, I'm definitely putting my phone in my pocket. I'm just waiting until they get here before I do it.
Okay.
Did Malton already make it?
I don't know yet. I'm gonna talk to Barrick outside real quick. Give me a second.
Oh, you should say that. There's some food sitting in there on the table for you.
Oh, perfect. Y'all know me too well.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, not. You know what? It's besides the point. Yeah, there's food in there.
All right.
All right, perfect.
Okay.
Rusty, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Right, I was just talking about that we should all be putting our phones up if everybody's in agreement there, just so that there's as minimal disturbance as possible.
Yes.
As most people are likely going to get calls while we're doing this. So.
I can't think of a better group of people to receive phone calls than this group right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
Honestly,
you're not wrong.
Throw the goddamn SIM card.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell, throw Nino Chavez in there and it's over.
Yeah, just to withhold the integrity of this whole situation and make sure it's a clear and smooth process. That's all that I ask.
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. You guys don't have to do
Let's,
a
my
damn
attorney
thing.
real quick and just get her fully caught up as far as my perspective on things.
Not a problem. Would you like to use the room? We can have Xavier step out. This way you guys have full transparency. No one's overhearing.
Or we can use the other room if you want while you have this one ready.
Yeah, that's entirely up to you.
Okay.
Wherever is best.
This one right here.
All right.
Let me just make sure. Actually, never mind. You're good. You're good.
I gotta talk to them.
Yeah, no, you're good. I'm gonna let Xavier know what's going on. I don't mind them have their prep time, but okay. So, quick rundown. They're using the other interrogation room just to have a private conversation, prep each other, sort of prep up what they want to say and what they want to do, and then when they are ready, they're gonna come in. I'll start the recording from my side, and we'll sort of just go from there.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. This is the big moment.
This is it. This is what we got.
My phone's already away.
Wow.
I'm already afraid of phone calls.
I was only waiting. Is Malton the only one we're waiting on?
Let me see. I think Malton's already like close.
Okay.
He can make his way in anyway.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, he's got keys? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Hey, Malton.
Hello.
When you're ready, there's zero rush. You're going to be entering the last door on the right. That'll be observation, unless you want to be in the room. I'm assuming.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just sit there now.
Okay.
Malton.
Thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it.
Good, how are you?
Can't complain. Can't complain. It's another day.
This is going to be a lot. Thank you guys for all of your support. You don't have to do any of that. The support is so greatly appreciated. Did he miss us? You good?
Oh, yeah. Hey, real quick. Did you guys get... do you guys have pictures of those reports that I asked for from the MDT?
Wait, oh God. Okay. Remind me. Actually, let me bug Barrick about that real quick because he's going to have access.
I still
to
haven't
those.
seen those, and I'm going to ask questions about those. I forgot entirely about those until right now.
Barrick, do you have access to those reports that were dropped from announcements?
I mean, they're still reports. They're
Yeah,
just not
no, I know. Do you know who originally wrote them?
probably Ruth.
Let me take a look.
If you're looking for the city council one, you can just look up city council and it should be the first one in the report section. That's all I remember from it, is that's what it was titled, city council.
This is the one titled City Council situation, right?
Yeah, city council situation.
All right, I have it. I'm going to be exporting it. Hopefully this export doesn't break. Okay. Bear with me. Okay. I have it. I'm gonna go ahead and email it to you.
Yes, please. Thank you. I'm also going to just add in a couple of, a couple of questions to kind of set the tone at the beginning as well. But,
We'll step over here.
Yeah. So the one consistent thing that I keep hearing about Captain Slacks is he's all about integrity. Is that right?
Integrity is a big thing, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna ask him what integrity means. To him.
Well, to be clear, if you'd like some physical examples, they're right here, actually.
Oh yeah, there's 3 of those are Marine Corps tenants.
Yep.
Honor, courage, and commitment.
Thank you guys for both the Rusty with the 25 gifted subs and Pond with the 25. You guys are way too fucking sweet, man. Putting us back over 500 as well. I cannot thank you enough.
I think I'm going to include questions about all 5 of those words. I think that's pretty useful, actually.
All good?
I'm cooking, boys. I'm cooking.
You're cooking. The only thing I will say that I'm a little unsure of, I'm going to be blunt with you, is I don't know if the announcements we have in the PD, we should be, I guess, it's very difficult how much of that we should be sharing. I don't see a problem with it. I mean, Barrett, do you see an issue with that at all?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's like evidence pertinent to the case, so, or at least questioning.
Oh, you have 30 seconds. What is it? Nope, I can't. You have to call a different lawyer. Sorry. I cannot. I am about to. I can't. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to call Contralta. Call Contralta. She has my approval. Take it. I'll eat it with Lance if he has a big deal.
Oh yeah, Cam, you joined at a good time.
Okay. And you found. Oh.
What's up, Jovi? And how you doing?
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
You guys excited?
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's fine. You can call Contralta if you need a counselor to represent him. Okay. All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right. Now I'm putting my phone away. I'm done. All right.
All good. I'm going to be keeping my phone up until I can read off local time. I don't want that to be prudent. I'll even state that on the recording. So, what's a quick TLDR about what's going on? Everything we're about to question Slacks about.
Is it just this one announcement, or was there a second follow-up thing?
I don't remember. Do you remember, Barrick? I know that there was this one. Whoop.
Hey, Malton.
Hey, Malton.
As far as I'm aware, in regards to that whole thing, it was just that.
I think that was the only one that actually had like Captain Roof's opinion written in it.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Corn was looking good.
I know. He dresses for the occasion. I want to know who tailored the suits.
Damn.
Conflict. He's waving conflict. All right. Yep. No worries. Bye.
TLDR, Ruth is being set up for treason, and we're investigating it.
Yeah, Malton said he's going to eat it if somebody gets in trouble for this shit. So I'm just not getting a bar complaint. That's it. I'm tired of that shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd be surprised if anyone got in trouble for this. I mean, someone's got to do it. This is being requested by the mayor. Sworn officers are investigating it, and you were counted as special prosecution. If you were, I don't want to say qualified immunity, but I feel like you're protected to some degree in this.
I just got to get done what I need to get done. I mean, I'm doing the job that nobody else would step up and do. So,
and we're in the same boat. I mean,
as are we. So.
It very much is hand in hand. While no one wants to do it, someone willing to do it is very different, and the willingness is I think what speaks volume.
Here's my thing, like if we don't do this right, if we don't follow up, doesn't that make it everything that people say that we are?
Yes.
True.
Yes.
And
absolutely.
That's what I'm against.
We are essentially just trying to make our point very well and clear and heard. That we are not trying to cover anything. We are simply just following due diligence. The most that myself and Barrick have done was we went to the captains and said, you know, hey, just want to let you know, out of full respect, full integrity of the PD, we're looking into this. No ill will. We are looking for full transparency here, and we're just looking to be as neutral as possible from both sides, not looking to try and obviously jump the gun with anybody. And everyone kind of understood and respected it. So I would be surprised if there was much backlash from this. I expect more backlash from the defense, if anything.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was, the captains both said to me that, you know, we're not going to retaliate on these guys. We're not going to do this. And, you know, I mean, to me, even if they did, like that to me would speak so much to the problems that I just, I don't see it happening. I don't see how they could. You know what I'm saying? Like it would ruin all forms of credibility that they ever had for them to retaliate on you guys for actually just doing your job.
I mean, I'll be the first to say it. I don't think.
I'm gonna think about something for a second.
No, you're good. I don't think either of us necessarily want to do it, but there's a lot in the PD that we don't want to do a lot. There's a lot of things we wish we didn't have to do when we're in the PD, but it comes with the job.
You didn't want to do the scene with Controlta. You didn't want to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Speaking of which, I feel bad. I'm trying to make grounds with that, but I've been so busy, and this, I can't say this takes priority, but there's a lot of things that I'm prioritizing right now. I'm trying to balance that out. I'll have to talk to you about that at some point too.
Mm-hmm. No worries. Are you looking at pressing charges? Is that what you're getting at?
It's such a hard line to follow. I don't know. I want to go through all the evidence with you and just get your honest opinion.
Yeah.
If you think we should.
So here's my honest opinion. Okay. And I'll just give it to you in the 30 seconds or less. I think you have a case. I think you would win that case. I think she would be convicted. Do I think it's the right thing to do? No. But it's not the right thing to do because it's not the law. It is the law. She broke the law the way that it is written. The problem is the way the law is written. So if you don't press charges on her, how will we ever get the law fixed? If you do press charges on her, you're also giving the people who want charges pressed against her exactly what they want.
Yeah.
So it is a shit sandwich, a double-edged sword. And at the end of the day, my advice is honestly to probably press the charges and convict her for the hope that we will have that law changed and something will happen.
Yeah. I will say in this case, we have a lot more doubt than I do with, I have more doubt with this than I did the Braun case. And I'm using the Braun case as a baseline because I hate to say it. Everything I'm doing with this case, I have followed through with the Braun case.
Mm-hmm.
The difference between Braun and oh my God, Abilene, I am so bad with names, is she's subjected to consenting on literally everything. She's been concurrent through and through. And I want to believe that if we have enough reasonable doubt which we do have. I mean, we have a concurrent strain of robberies that were all within a very short period of time. This is the first gun that's been recovered of potentially many. The other question too is, do we wait and see if another firearm from these strain of robberies comes up in the same regard? Because apparently we were informed, or I guess someone had been informed, that this is a possibility. Do we want to essentially draw out statute and wait to see if we see another one of these pop-ups?
Yeah. Does it? I mean,
would that help the doubt or no?
If so, the thing is there isn't doubt on the possession charge.
That's the problem. Yeah.
There is no doubt on the possession charge. We are fully aware and certain that she is guilty of possession. Right?
Yeah, that's where the 9/10 of the law comes into play, unfortunately.
Right. It's just not that. And I realize I was on the other side arguing for Murphy, and now I'm arguing against. And I realize how that looks, but also I'm prosecution versus defense.
I was gonna say you have a job to fulfill. You're gonna try and find doubt wherever you can in the defense, and you're gonna find every grounds for push in the prosecution.
As long as I think the charges are reasonable. I will recuse myself before I prosecute a case that I don't feel is real. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you have the charges against her, and she admitted guilt. It's a shoo-in.
So,
right?
Funny enough, I didn't get a chance to tell you about this. Who was the guy that you had the chance to interrogate? The guy that we needed to talk to? Who? Bobby. Yeah.
And it was Avery and I just pulled him aside and said, "Hey, what do you know?" And basically we found out, he doesn't remember shit, but he had a stab wound, and he has a medical record for the stab wound.
Jordan Ackridge had been reported kidnapped around the same span of time. Mm-hmm. And I asked her what happened, and she goes, it was a misunderstanding. And I said, okay. I said, all good. I said, do you remember who it was that you thought was kidnapping you? And she said it was Bobby Charles. This was within the
fucking way
hour. So we don't have a report about this because it was chalked up to being a misunderstanding. But now I want to pull her into a room and ask her, what the fuck happened? Because the timeline, I mean, Barrick was in the car with me when we first had the initial call where it was reported. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. You were there. My God. I'm so sorry.
Reason I'm your prosecution.
You are absolutely fucking right. So during that conversation, Jordan was reported kidnapped, and it was chalked up to a misunderstanding. But I think there might be something with Jordan's statement. So I want to get it on recording and talk to her about it. As for if it's acknowledged in the courts, I'm willing to ask her if, on this day, around this time, were you, supposedly possibly kidnapped, and get her side of the story. Because I do think that might play a part. Because she said it was Bobby Charles, and I said, no fucking shit. So I'm very curious to hear what she has to say.
Yeah. I think it would be time to interrogate Jordan, interrogate Bobby. I mean, all of these things. So first of all, regardless of so I think there are still additional criminal charges that you are investigating as part of this. If you want to wait to press the charges until that investigation concludes, that is fine. Do I think that you'll find additional charges for Abilene? No, I don't.
Yeah.
I think her charges are apparent, and I don't think you're going to find more involvement from her. But
True.
Does being kidnapped and having the gun planted on you and being forced to fire it, does that absolve you of the crime? I believe it does, but the problem is that's not how our courts have ruled.
Yeah. We need to, would you be against setting, I guess not setting precedent, but being able to provide something to the courts if this were to go to trial, which it obviously would, and just making that point in like an opening statement that, we, the prosecution, believe that something further should be had with our possession charge, essentially? Because
I think it would be part of my closing.
You're closing, okay.
Yeah. I would say, Your Honor, by letter of the law, do I think this person is guilty? Yes. And do I think you will convict them? Yes. Do I think you should? No. However, given that this is a very sensitive subject in our city's short history since the government reopened, we ask the courts to rule on this important matter and determine once and for all if having a gun planted on you makes you responsible for the possession of the said weapon. And that's it.
I would even refer to the I'm honestly, and I'm not here to set guidance, but it would be very interesting to hear you actually bring up, as seen an example, the people v. Murphy Braun.
I would bring up Murphy Braun. I'd bring up Mr. K. I'd bring up all of them. Because the same thing that was accused in Murphy Braun's case was accused in Mr. K's case, and now we're seeing it in this case, right? Again, the courts ruled on Murphy Braun guilty. Courts ruled on Mr. K guilty. Only reason that the appeal went through for Murphy is because you didn't press the charge. It's possible that that still would have been upheld.
Yeah.
Even with the confession, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? We just asked for, please do the right thing. This judge wants to go back to work.
Yeah. I do think that the confession in the appeal for Murphy Braun sets a lot. I mean, granted, we didn't contest it, but
Correct.
I think it sets a lot of weight. Had John Paul's statement been the 100% truth, it would prove that the abuse of you can call it even the abuse of our the way that the charge is written is completely impossibly doable, as foreseen, per the appeal process for Braun.
Correct.
I don't think that would be too far of a stretch. I think that's a fair statement too. Because I've been informed by everybody that this is a possibility. This gun was found in a strain of robberies. And I was even told by somebody off the record that the person that was kidnapped, who also had their firearm stolen, remembers it being a guy who was in a mask that robbed her. And I mean, yes, guns can be exchanged, so I'm not going to pretend like that's not a possibility.
Right.
But
and that'd be the first argument by the defense is, oh, gunmen switch hands.
Yeah. So
shit, are we even going to make this before the storm? No,
I don't fucking
this before the storm. There's no way.
No, I think we should just have the storm be that intermission, most likely.
That actually would not be a bad idea.
The problem is, okay, yeah.
We can literally
so
pick right back up.
3:30 a.m. I have to be in a courtroom.
That's fine.
I mean, that gives us hopefully you figure we start by 30 before. And
better chance just to go to Crane. There's more to it though.
Almost 2 hours in total time.
Yeah. I'm just stressing. I don't like being
having a
late
time
for court.
constraint.
Don't mind me. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, again, for Abilene, could you press those charges? Yes, and I think because the way the courts have ruled, you probably should, even though I hate saying that. If you don't, we're never going to get this fucking thing fixed, is the reality of the situation.
Yeah.
Because all they really need, they need two additions to that law. The first of which is knowingly possesses, because somebody who is completely incapacitated and has a gun planted on them does not knowingly possess that weapon. Right? Can we all agree on that?
Sure.
All right. That would be one thing. And two things, that the possession wasn't under duress.
So here's a question. Because I think the issue that we fall into with that is we fall into